Hello everyone, it's your daily reading for Wednesday, December 4th. Let's see what the cards have for us today. I was definitely getting a vibe this morning. And I think we need some clarity to our day. Ancestors. So your ancestors want you to listen to them. They have a message for you. There is a message coming in from your ancestors, and they want you to open up so you can hear it. Okay. Divination. Yes. So yeah, there's definitely a message coming through for you. Like you can see, we've got the ancestor card and the divination card coming up back to back, and they both jumped out so quickly. So yes, your spirit team and your ancestors are trying to tell you something. There is a message, and it's very close. It's right here. Let's see what it is. Let's see if we can get some more clarity about that. Oh goodness. Okay, we just got the Banshee card. You need to watch out for something. Something is trying to get to you, and your spirit team wants you to protect yourself. So your ancestors are working to protect you, but there is, I don't know if this is a jealous person. I don't know if this is somebody who's just wishing you ill for some reason, but there is definitely a darkness that is trying to get to you, and your ancestors are protecting you, but they want you to really try and figure out who this is so that you can protect yourself. And then we also got the Bat card. I've never even seen this. Wow. Okay, so yeah, you need to call on your spirit team, and you need to do some protection rituals as well. It looks like you need to call your power, and there is change coming. So it looks like you need to call your power. You need to do some divination work. You need to listen to what your ancestors are trying to tell you, because there has been this like dark miasma around you. And this is definitely a warning from your spirit team that you need to be protecting yourself. But you need to be not just protecting yourself, but you need to actually take some action is what I'm getting. So let's see if we can figure out what that action is. But there's something that has been wanting to come out of you that will help get you out of this darkness that's around you, that is 100% coming from someone specific who is wishing you ill. I don't know who this person is. I don't know if you know who this person is. But I want the cards to tell us what you need to be doing. Because all we have so far is that you need to listen to your spirit team, and you need to do some deep searching inside of you. Maybe the Bat is telling us that the answer is actually inside of you as well, that you can contemplate and you can know where this dark energy is coming from. All right, we got the Graveyard. Interesting. So it looks like you need to be taking the longer view of something. That's what the Graveyard card is telling us today, that there's something that you've been thinking short term about, and you need to take a longer view. And whether that's because there's been this like darkness that you're being warned about, you're being told to make a change right now, that you've been making some choices that are giving you some near-term, short-term happiness, but you need to take the long view. You need to be thinking of eternity. What this is telling me is that what's actually going on is deeper than just some superficial relationship and someone wishing you ill. This is actually part of your soul journey right now, that you heed this warning and that you use your power to make this change for yourself, to come out of this darkness. This is actually part of your soul cycle is what I'm getting, not just the normal day-to-day stuff that we talk about a lot. Yep. And then what you have to look forward to, we just drew the Elements card. You are a child of Mother. True harmony awaits you. So as part of your soul journey, you need to resolve this conflict, you can pull yourself out of this darkness. And you need to, because it is part of your soul journey to find this harmony. And the Elements card is reminding us that you are protected. You are a child of the divine. But you need to heed your ancestors who are telling you this is your wake-up call. Today is your wake-up call, is what I'm hearing. It's really interesting. I'd love to know more about what's going on. I'd love to know more about who this is, too. So if you think this is for you, and if you think you know who this is in your life, I want to hear it. We just had 2 cards come out like this. Coming of winter. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. It is time to lay your quivering chest upon winter's coming. You've got a sacrifice to make, is what I'm hearing. You have a hard sacrifice to make this change. You need to give up something. Sorry, I know you don't want to hear that. Reflection. Be wary of things that you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truth only spoken. Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay, so someone in your life has been tricking you, and you need to figure out who this is, because they are actually doing you harm and wishing you ill. But you need to take the long view and make this sacrifice. And by making this sacrifice, that's how you're coming into your own power. This is how you're going to bring that out. And this is just such a strong reminder that this is part of your soul's journey while you're here this time, is for you to resolve this. So your ancestors, your spirit team want you to give up this thing that in the short term feels good, but is actually harming you long term. That might be this person. It might be something you do with this person, something you associate with this person, or it might be something you're doing that has caused this person to come into your circle and to bring this influence on you. But that's definitely what I'm getting, is there's a person and there's an activity, and it's time for you to let that go and to make the sacrifice. In the coming of winter specifically, this is the season for you to cull the things in your life that aren't working for you, and this is not working for you anymore. That is what your spirit team is telling you. Whatever it is that this is no longer serving you. It is no longer working for you. Oof, it's time to let it go. Yeah, definitely leave me a message and tell me in the comments if this is for you and if you know what it is. I would love a little bit more clarity on what it is. I think the picture's becoming clearer, that there's an activity and it's brought this person who's wishing you ill into your life. Read the darkness. Wow. Okay. And whatever this is distracting you from doing your inner work, is what I'm hearing. So this activity, this person, this is a distraction from doing the inner work that you need to do. You need to be going inside yourself, and you need to let go of this distraction that, again, feels good in the short term. And this message is telling you a story right now. Like, we're getting a really clear narrative from these cards today, which is that your ancestors have a message for you. This is a wake-up call. You're in some sort of a dark pattern or a dark spiral even, and to get out of it, you need to sacrifice something that's feeling good in the short term. And in order to do this, you need to let go of that, and you need to do that so that you can focus on your inner work and come into your power and serve your eternal soul's journey. So this is a big message from the ancestors today, that in order to come into that power that you have inside of you, in order to get that harmony, that soul's harmony that you're destined for, this is a reminder that this is the work you committed to doing while you're here. So this is your wake-up call. You need to let this go and do some deeper work in order to continue on your journey. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in the same pattern and in this cycle again. So the ancestors and your spirit team want you to wake up and do this work right now so that you can come into your power and be on your path instead of stuck in this spiral. Big message today. Good luck.